European roads and car parks aren't built with hulking grey SUVs in mind. They're designed for smaller cars. And since so many of us have off-street parking and the average commute in the UK is about 25 miles, lugging around an expensive, heavy, massive battery and having super fast charging isn't necessarily what a lot of people want or need. The A and B segments seem to be the new battleground for EVs, where previously we had a few models that are no longer available: Renault Zoe, Volkswagen e-up, Skoda Citigo, Seat Mii Electric, Smart 4.2, 4.4. There are now several options at relatively good prices, and some fantastic looking EVs on the way, like the Kia EV2, the Skoda Epic, the Volkswagen ID Polo, Smart #2, and the Firefly. So, if you don't want a big car, here are some options for you. So first of all, please consider pressing the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified of other videos if you like this video. Thank you very much if you do. Okay, the Vauxhall Corsa. It's the UK's best-selling small car, actually. Not the electric one, but, you know, just the Corsa in general. And it's a pretty good all-rounder, really. It's small enough for city driving. The range is pretty good, around the 200-mile mark. So good enough for long journeys, pretty good fast charging as well. So, you know, it ticks a lot of boxes. It's also got a familiar feel, and I think a lot of people probably like that about the Corsa electric, because it's just an electric Corsa. And if you've already driven or seen a Corsa, it'll all feel very familiar. And people like that, right? It's also got proper buttons, and I like proper buttons. So that's a good thing. The infotainment is a little bit naff these days, I think. They could do with updating that. The sat-nav is not great. But overall, it's not a bad package. The other thing I like about it, it does have a heat pump as standard, apparently, which surprises me. But I do wish the heated seats and steering wheel were in the lower trim. Instead, you've got to pay £5,500 for the top ultimate trim to get that, which is a shame. But it starts at £26,005. This is the GS version behind me. That's £29,740. And then you've got £31,500 for the ultimate. Those prices may seem quite a lot, but Vauxhall do pretty good finance deals all the time. There are dealers doing massive discounts on these, actually. I'm going to put up all the specs on screen so you can read all those. I'm not going to go through all of that for each of these cars. So this is the 136 PS version, but there is also a 156 PS version. And that's more efficient, has a slightly bigger battery, so obviously goes further. And it's also got vehicle to load. Vehicle to load is something I love. It enables you to plug anything into the car, like microwave, little fridge, coffee machine, kettle, whatever you want. So that's really good. That's the Corsa. Next up on the list, the Fiat Grande Panda, another B-segment car. Now, Fiat have really rediscovered their mojo, I think, with their electric cars. I think the 500e, which I'll get onto later, looks absolutely fantastic, taking the classic design and just improving it a little bit. The Grande Panda makes things even more funky. You've got a pixel effect, a sort of embossed panda on the side, and you've got a unique charging cable in the front, which you can pull out so you don't have to take your charging cable with you, which is a really good idea. And the inside looks fantastic as well, so the whole thing looks pretty cool, and it's also got a great price. It starts at £20,995. This is very good. Annoyingly, the heated seats and steering wheel are only in the top spec, and that annoys me. Put it in the bottom spec. That's what Kia do. I love that. So I love the look of the Grande Panda. I can't wait to drive it one of these days, and I think my wife would absolutely love it. And of course, she's Italian. Next up, we've got the Leapmotor T03, not sure what you're supposed to call it. I don't even know what's going on with their numbering system. T03 is their smallest car. The B10 is massive. So anyway, Leapmotor, you may not have heard of them. Leapmotor sounds like a kid's toy, doesn't it, with a frog mascot? But it's not. It's a Chinese company. It's been swallowed up now by Stellantis. And Stellantis, you may not have heard of Stellantis either, but Stellantis are massive and they own Citroën, Vauxhall, Peugeot, and many others. If you look on the Leapmotor website, it says the Smart City Choice, which is a bit cheeky, isn't it? They're clearly gunning for the same sort of audience as Smart. By the way, there is a new small smart car coming, because at the moment, the only smart cars you can buy are quite big. This is the smallest of the bunch that I'm featuring. It's only 3,620 millimeters in length, but it's quite a friendly looking little city car. And it really is purely a city car, I think, because it would be masochistic to go on long journeys with this. You can do rapid charging with it, but it's incredibly slow. It does have impressive standard features. You get a panoramic sunroof with a blind spot detection, over-the-air updates, loads of driver assistance systems. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I'll leave that up to you. And you've just got the one trim level, which is nice as well, so it makes it very simple. If you want anything other than mint green, it does cost you an extra £400. But overall, I think it seems like quite a decent little tiny car. In terms of rapid charging speed, it's 36 minutes from 30 to 80%, they say. I find it a bit annoying. Manufacturers should just go with 10 to 80%. That's kind of the standard. I don't know why they have to say 30 to 80. Well, because it sounds less, doesn't it? It's 53 minutes if you want to do 10 to 80%, because it's only 48 kilowatts DC. 48 kilowatts, so pretty slow. Anyway, in terms of price, £14,495 for a brand new EV. That's pretty good. But, you know, it's pretty small. All the specs on screen so you can see all the sizes and stuff. Next up, we've got the Peugeot E208, again part of the Stellantis group, and it's exactly the same as the Corsa. I mean, it looks different, of course. It's got slightly different looking infotainment and things like that, but really, it's practically the same car. I'm quite fond of the E208, actually. I drove it down to Italy, and the whole family drove all the way back up to England. And, you know, we had to charge a lot because it's got a 200-mile range, and obviously that goes down quite quickly on the motorways, especially when you're doing European motorway speeds. But, you know, it's quite a nice little, comfortable, fun car. Really liked it. Also, like the Corsa, there are two battery sizes. It starts at £27,650. Next up, and it's another Stellantis car, we've got the Citroen EC3. This is a strange looking thing actually. It's quite a small car, but it's a crossover SUV styling it's got. It's amazing value, £18,495 for the urban range one, and then £20,595 for the standard range. The standard range gets you 72 miles more range, by the way. So personally, I would feel like that's a bit of a no-brainer to spend the extra. You may disagree. However, you have to pay £440 for the option of rapid charging in the urban range one. And even then, it only charges at 30 kilowatts, which is depressingly low. Maybe just get the standard range, because if you want a cheap, low-range EV, get a second-hand Leaf or a Zoe or something. EVs without rapid charging should not be an option, because people who don't know about EVs, they get it not knowing any better. Maybe someone says, oh yeah, don't worry about it. You won't need to rapid charge, you just drive around town. Maybe you will need to rapid charge one day. And then imagine that. You've got to look around for a slow charger, a slow one, where you'd be on the charger for like 5 hours or something like that. Anyway, really bugs me. So next up, we have quite a popular little car, the Dacia Spring. This is an A-segment car. It's got 4 seats. It's a small, surprisingly funky little kind of crossover looking thing, actually. It's got a tiny 24 kilowatt hour battery. That's the same as the original Leaf. You do have a 7-year warranty, which is great. You've got, weirdly, you've got vehicle to load in the extreme and the cargo trims. And it starts at £15,990, which has always been actually the cheapest new EV, but I think that Leapmotor is a bit cheaper now, so that's taken that crown. People love Dacias, and I think the Dacia Spring is quite a popular little EV. I see them quite a lot driving around because it's such a low starting price. Next up, we've got the Fiat 500e. I love the Fiat 500e. We used to have one. We had the La Prima when it first came out. So the Fiat 500, as you know, is an A-segment car. It's tiny, 4 seats. It's funky, it's fun to drive, and it's a design classic. And yeah, I mean, I just loved ours. It does have a tiny boot, but people have been driving around Fiat 500s for decades, and they love them. It's £20,995 for the city range one, or £23,005 for the long range one. Personally, I would always go for the longer range one, because you never know if you're going to want to go on a longer journey. But, you know, it's a Fiat 500, it's a wonderful little car, and it looks great. Next up, another design classic, we've got the Mini Cooper E. This is a B-segment car. The design is obviously very, very cool. It's also punchier than most of the other cars in the list. It's got quite a powerful little motor. It's got an interesting interior design with a very odd circular infotainment screen. There are also loads of different editions. So you can even get a Paul Smith one if you really want to show off. You've got a heat pump as standard. The Cooper SE you might want to go for because that's got the larger battery. Next up, here's one that you may have started seeing quite a lot. It's the BYD Dolphin Surf. This is called the Seagull in some regions. There is already a BYD Dolphin, so the Dolphin Surf is like a smaller version of it. It's 4 seats. It's got a pretty good design actually. It's somehow fun but quite angry looking at the same time. So I think it looks pretty good. Really cool colours as well. Surprisingly good boot. It's also got some good features. It's got vehicle to load, which I love. It's got digital key as standard, so you can unlock it with your watch. 18,675 for the short range one. That's 137 miles of range, or 21,975 for the 200-mile version. Next up, we've got the Renault 5. Now, what's nice about the Renault 5 is that it's not a Chinese brand giving the whole industry a kick up the arse, but it's a French one. It's massively popular. Awards are being thrown at it. It's got good specs, it's great value, it's fantastic retro modern design. It's also Android Automotive, which means that the sat-nav is really good, and I think everything works pretty well in it, from what I understand. I haven't actually driven it yet, I would love to, but I can't get hold of one, annoyingly. There are two versions of it. You've got the 120 horsepower one, or the 150 horsepower. It's 21,495 for the 120 horsepower, 23,945 for the 150 horsepower. It looks like a fantastic car, and even petrol heads seem to be loving the Renault 5. Next up, we've got the Nissan Micra. I'm not going to bother talking about this very much because it's exactly the same as the Renault 5. They've just taken the Renault 5 and they've just put a different shell on top of it. So I'll stick all the specs on screen, but I don't think they change very much. By the way, the Ford Fiesta, which was always one of the most popular small cars in the UK, Ford killed it off because they weren't making enough money out of it. That's going to come back. And guess what? That's going to be a Renault 5 underneath as well. So Renault are really onto a winner with that. Next up, the Hyundai INSTER, a B-segment car, crossover styling, quite a divisive design because my wife absolutely loves it. Do you like the design? Bellissimo. But I know a lot of people want to vomit in their mouth when they see it. I rather like it. I think it's quite kind of funky. It's got a very clever interior. All the seats can fold down flat completely, so you could camp in it if you wanted to. Also, the back seats in the 2 trim, they move independently of one another. So if you need more space in the boot, you can just move the seats forward. Or if you need more legroom in the back, have less boot, which is brilliant. Why don't all cars have that? It's fantastic. My wife and daughter absolutely love this car, and it's got a heat pump as standard, which is great, but I would go for the 2 trim. It has a bigger battery, heated steering wheel and seats, and the back seats move. It starts at £23,755. So there it is, that's the end of the video. That's my little roundup of small electric cars in the UK anyway. Small, cheapish electric cars. Let's not pretend these are all cheap, but relatively good value. The prices are coming down all the time, especially with increased competition from China and, weirdly, from Renault. You wouldn't expect that, would you? But Renault are doing amazing things. I'd love to know what you think. If you have any of these cars, do let me know in the comments. And thank you very much for watching this video. Please press the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified of other videos. And I'll be back very soon. Bye for now.